this. I tried the one I download from ROM Hustler, and all those ROM did not work. So yeah, this one same thing. This one is format is MD as well, and same issue. Same issue where this screen right here is pushed over for some reason. So it's really emulator issue. It's not really the ROM issue, because I tried 4 different ROM and then I tried from a different site, and I'm still getting the same kind of problem. So that's pretty much I cannot really fix it. Now, if that really bothers you, then just delete it, because I can't do nothing about it. I tried 5 different ROM and still have the same issue. I didn't record it because because otherwise the video is gonna be real long. So I just record the last one I did, which is from a different site. All right, let's go to the Wonder. This is RK3, so it should be the last one in the back. Wonder Boy, not Wonder Swan. Keep on saying Wonder Boy Deluxe and Wonder Boy 3. All right, so this one is Wonder Boy Deluxe and this one is Wonder Boy 3. Let's see if it works. All right, work. So cool. So the person who requests this, I don't know how I'm gonna give it to you. You can watch the video and see if you can figure that out. If you can't figure it out, let me know, and then I will give you the link where I got this. You know, both. Okay, this one. Let's go ahead and try it. Let's see which one is better. Let's see if the Deluxe better, or do you want both of them? I mean, if you like this game a lot, you probably might say, I want both of them. Okay, all right, let's start the game. Yeah, the graphics look very nice compared to the Sega version one. Okay, so I don't get any weapon yet until I just jump in the beginning. There you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, it's not supposed to touch that. Okay, now I start understanding about the game. Alright, let's try the other one, the Deluxe version of it. I'm not sure what's the difference. Did they actually say Deluxe? No, same. Wonder Boy. Say the same thing. So I think it's the same game. Nope. Yeah, it's the same game. So I don't know, this one seems to a little bit flicking that I can. Ah. Die again. Okay. So they both work, so I guess pick one. Let me know which one you want. I think this one worked better. This one a little bit flicking, I think. Let's try again. Maybe just my imagination. This one physical file is called Wonder W Boy 3, and the other one is called W Boy Deluxe. Yeah, they're both the same. Ah, jump. Shoot, disappear. I wonder if I could shoot the rock. Keep on missing that. Why did I die? Oh well. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one you want. I guess just take Wonder Boy. That's the one you asked for. This one is the same game, play called Deluxe. Alright, I need to figure out how I'm gonna get it to you. I mean, get it to you. Oh, I thought I fixed that. The number on top is still the one is still not showing up. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I thought I did fix that. I guess not. I'm using the kids theme, which everything is very pretty. I went and we did the Sega Genesis. I didn't get a chance to show you guys all of them. This is the new, all the new one I did. So the picture is sharp and it's beautiful. I know the last time that when I demoed it, the picture wasn't good, so I went and we did it manually one by one, and so the picture looked real nice. And then I think you already seen the second one. Let's do the third. Oh, wrong one. Went to the arcade. Went back to this one. Let's go back to Sega again. Okay, so we did the first one, second one, and now the third one. You guys already seen the Sega CD one. This is the third one. So it's pretty. It's like the Super Nintendo one. The background is very nice and pretty. Crystal clear. It's not blurry. You know, not faded out or blurry. In other words, first time when I did the Sega Genesis, I was like, wait a second. It was looking good, but when I bring it over, it looked all blurry. So, but this is the one you guys got, not the one that was blurry. I fixed that already. Alright, I couldn't get those to work. Watch the video, see how I add the Wonder Swan, and try to see if you could do it yourself, because you guys need to try, because I don't have time to get all the requests you guys ask for. I will help you. I want you guys to do it, you know, because otherwise you guys will never try, and then you will never learn how to do it. This channel is mainly to help you guys learn how to do it and do it yourself. Okay. And once in a while, when I release the whole big version, then I will put, whenever I do a new update or add something new, I will add that back into the list. Okay. But right now, yeah, I'm not going to put just that one game out just for a request. But I just show you, watch the end of the video, you will know how to do it. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, the other game, it doesn't work. There's some other game do not work either. So that's the way Sega Genesis emulator is some game work beautifully and some game do not work, and that's just the way it is. It's not our fault. It's just the people who developed who created this, they choose to use the open source emulator, Linux emulator, and we just trying to open up the door to give you the option, make it look prettier, give you option to do. I mean, they did a wonderful job. Please sign up with them. They're the one who created this. They have all the answer. If they don't have the answer, they can figure it out and fix it, because they're the one who created this. They're the one who developed and hacked this. Okay, they hacked the hack. Okay, and so you want to get with them because they're the one able to help you. You know, like that game do not work. They also distribute that to the main one, not from mine, because they think mine is just my solo. I'm not really part of their team. I'm just one of the people out there trying to help, because they don't recognize my work as part of their work. So they have their own Mega Drive game list that release 162 that they have it on the Telegram that you could download from. So they also have the same issue with that game. So only thing I could suggest to you, just play with it. If you cannot stand it, remove it. Just move the last one to the one that is bad, and then that way you don't have to rename the number. Now if you want to rename the number, you could. You got like a 289 game, you have to push everything back if you choose to do that. Or you could just, you know, like this one is number 55, just grab the last one, 289, put it at the location 55, and then you okay. then that one that doesn't work will be gone. That's the easiest way to do it. Okay. Or you could go in and do the second way, which is the old-fashioned way. You just take this number out, name that one 55, 56, 57, and do the whole thing. Or you could do the new way with the formula, Excel formula, that you could just copy the game list, put it into the Excel. It will generate you the game information. Take that information, delete the column the row you don't want, not the column, the row you don't want. Delete that game, and then put those 3 files back into the game INI, and it will generate you a brand new list, and then copy that game INI file back into game INI folder. That's a lot of steps, but that's how I have to do it. But if you want to do the easy way, no programming, no Excel related, just use a notepad plus, open this file, take the last one, put it over here, and then delete the one that doesn't work. That's it. That's the easiest way. Okay? That's my advice. That's the easiest way. It might not be in alphabet order, but you got rid of the one you don't want. The kid might say, well, why it's not alphabet order? Then you say, okay. Then you if you take number 55 out, then you just have to remove the 53 and then make this one 53 and then 54, and then you just have to keep on doing it till you finish till the end. Then after you finish, you save it, then everything will be 52. You will skip this one, be 53 because you delete this one. Then you'll go. That's another way to do it. That's the old-fashioned way to do it, but it works. Okay? All right, later, you guys. Hi, this is Johnny. We have a request on this game called Wonder Boy Arcade. And so I'm going to show you how I add it, how I find the WOM. So what I did is I go to Google search. First, I'm trying to figure out what kind of game is this. So I went to YouTube. I know they have this in Sega, but this is an arcade version. And I'm like, okay, so what is Wonder Boy? I know what's Wonder Boy, not Wonder Swan, I'm sorry, Wonder Boy. I know that there's Wonder Boy, but I didn't know what's Wonder Boy Deluxe. So I decided to go to YouTube, did a search, and this is what this game is. It's a Sega version, but it's an arcade one. So it looks pretty cool. So it's an arcade version. It seemed to be, it looked a lot better than the Sega one. I think Sega one is, the character is not as big as I guess, I don't know. I think this one looked better than the Sega one. But anyway, so what I do is I go to do a Google search and then just type in Wonder Boy for May WOMs. And you're always trying to find something that is 0.139. This one seemed to work most of the time. And this is the one I found. Now they have another one is set 3 WOM stuff from this place. So let's do both. Let's download both and see which one work. If it turns out the Wonder Boy Deluxe is work better, then let's use that one. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do alternate download link. That way you could download it in about 15 seconds. So we're going to download both of them. Okay. And see which one worked the best. And then we're going to see how we could fix one of the game from, I know that game is very popular. But you guys have that game in arcade. I don't know why you guys playing that game for in Sega Genesis. You have that well, let's talk about that game later. Okay, so I have 2 files. All right, so I need to open up a notepad so I remember what is a physical name. Okay, so I have one is called this one. This one is called W Boy 3. A little bit different. Okay, and this one came from coolworms.com. All right, and this one came from wowworms.com. Okay, so those are the 2 that we need to remember the name. And I put it into ASP, you know, this location. And just copy that. You save those, save it to this location. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to create those. So we're going to save that. Okay. Then we just close this one out and that's it. We minimize. Oh, we need the box art. So to get the box art, we have to type in Wonder Boy May box art. We're going to put 2D box art. Okay. And we need to get the physical name because we need to give a description. Correct? So we need to have a description on it. This other one is going to be called, this one is going to be called Wonder Sport, and this one is going to be called Wonder Boy Deluxe. Okay, because that's the two different, look the same, but a little bit different game. Okay, so once we type that, we're going to type image, and we look for the box. So we could either type main or we could type RK, it doesn't matter. Either one is fine. Okay, so we got this one as a box art, which is pretty cute. Or you could pick one that actually say, you know, I think that one should be pretty good, this one. So I'm going to go ahead and save that picture. And we are going to, okay, so now here's the thing. This is RK. So to do the RK, you cannot save that in RK. We're going to go back to the front. We're going to go to the game. Okay. Now, the RK game, they all start with FB. So we search for FB, okay? So that means we have to create a folder called FB. So we're going to go new folder. We're going to call it FBA. So that way we know it's belong to RK, okay? All the RK start with FBA. Then we're going to call it Wonder Boy. You want to make sure you have the name correctly. So the physical name for this one is going to be, I'm going to use it for this one instead. Okay, Wonder Deluxe. All right. So later when they ask me for the ID, this is the ID number. And then once you go in here, you want to change this to cover.png. It's a little bit harder when you're adding game, but it's easier when you are fixing the game. So we're going to try to fix this one of the Sega Genesis. See if we can fix it. All right. So this is the physical name. You have to always call it cover.png. All right. Otherwise, it will not show up. We want to save this path because we want to change the size of this picture. Okay. But if it's only one picture, you don't really have to use a program to do it. You just open up the file, okay, and use the paintbrush editor, edit the paintbrush, then go to resize, and then change to pixel. Here we want to change the picture that is not is an arcade flat screen. It's not 3D, so it's a flat screen. It's not 3D. So we're gonna put here. We're going to uncheck that. You have to uncheck it. Otherwise, everything you type, this will follow. Okay. So you can put that as 175.205.205. Okay. If you're not sure what size, you could always go to one of the arcade and look at the size. Open up the picture, look at the size, then you know what to change it to. Okay. Then you do okay. And this is the size you want. So you want to save it. Okay. And now you could create two of this. So you don't have to create, because we only want to keep one of them. I don't think both of them will work. So we're going to do copy and paste. Okay. This other one, we're going to call it a little bit different. We're going to call it the same name as this one, called the W Boy 3. Okay. So we're going to rename that. We're only going to use one picture. We're not going to use two. Underscore and then Control V. So FBA underscore W boy 3. All right, so your artwork is done. So you got your physical ROM, you got your artwork. Now we got to do is set up the high-low stick information, which is the ROM folder and the game folder. Okay, so we're going to go to location, and we are going to put it in RK number 4 because W is in RK number 4. Okay, so we're going to edit the I9. Okay, you can use regular Notepad or Notepad++. It's up to you. Now we're going to look for Control F with W. But you know what? We're not going to put in alphabet order because, you know, let's see. This is SOP. Let's see. Let's A. Oh, this is not the one. Not RK4. Sorry. RK4 is just the one I was testing. RK3, I believe. RK3. Can we open up? Let's open up with a Notepad++ instead. All right. So we're going to put this on the very bottom. If you really want to put it in alphabet order, then you have to move the number down. So for example, Wonder is WO, so be before all this. WO 1 the N. So before the world, before all the okay, here's Wonder Boy in Monsterland. Here's Wonder Boy 3 Monsterland. So Wonder Boy, and then you have Wonder Boy here. So if you want to put a Wonder Boy right below the rest of the Wonder Boy, then you have 133 to how much? To 140. So you have to physically rename it. If you don't want to use my formula, you will have to physically name all those. Okay, but right now we're just going to test it to see if it works. So we're not going to change it. We're just going to copy this, copy, and do paste. All right, make sure there's only one space between it, and then we're going to do 141, and then we're going to paste another one below that. Enter, Control V, enter. Okay, here we're going to be 142. We have to make sure the number is correct. 140, 141, 142. And we're going to copy the description. So this is a description of Wonder Deluxe, Wonder Boy Deluxe. So we're going to put Wonder Boy Deluxe at the bottom because they have a D under it, and then this under one. The other one just called Wonder Boy. Okay, and this one, the physical file, we don't need the zip file. We just need the physical name, which is this one, and this other one is going to be Wonder Deluxe. Okay. Now this is what we used to do, but remember, we're not. This is the new hack, so you can't do it like that. So you have to have a FBA in front of it. So FBA underscore. Okay, just like the artwork that we put in. So this is going to where. Okay. Now you might say, well, the physical file is called that. Why you call it FBA? Okay. The reason why is because now you need the ROM information. ROM is going to tell it open this file from this location. Okay, so now we're just going to save those, and we're going to open up the ROM folder. Go open the ROM information. So we just did the game I9 from RK3. That's where the new Wonder Boy is going to be at, and then we are going to go to the hack folder. In here, there's a ROM information. You need to have that set up for all the game. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay, so we're going to look for Wonder Boy, and we found them. Close that. Now here doesn't have a number, so you could actually put Wonder Boy right below this one. Okay. All right. So make sure is ID first. Oh, this one I messed up. See, ID first and then path. So path is supposed to be a space right here. Okay. So you're going to do is take this one. You got three lines. You need to copy 1, 2, 3. Okay, copy that, paste it, enter, paste it again. Oop. What I do? What I do? Did something. I'm gonna do undo. I think yeah. See, I accidentally click on something and I'm okay. So I have this one repeated twice. I have a feeling this one is going to be almost the same as this one, Wonder Boy. So we do have Wonder Boy in here. So yeah, we do. I think we do have that, but it's called a Wonder Boy Monster Layer. I think it's the same game. Control V again. All right. So now we have two sets. I'm going to leave a space so I know those are the two that I need to change. This two. Okay. This one and this one. Okay. So what we're going to put is first the Deluxe one. Or the last one is the one that's going to be Deluxe. So we're going to change that to, oh, we're in a Mega Drive. We're in the wrong place. We need to be in FBA. So we're going to delete that we just created. Tell you what, we're just going to undo everything. To make it safe, we're just going to close and reopen it because those lines all look very same. It's very confusing. Okay, so we're going back to hack. We're going to open up the ROM info. All right, so I'm going to search for EMU equal FBA. EMU equal FBA. Okay. All right. We're just going to put it right on the first one, so it'll be easier to find it quicker. All right. So we're going to copy 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. This doesn't really need to be in order, but it's nice to put in order. It's easy to search for it. You could just search for it, so it's no big deal. You could just search for it, so it doesn't really need to be in alphabetical order. So I'm going to replace that with that. I'm going to replace that with that, and then get rid of the zip. Okay, so this one is done. That's it. Then we're going to do another one. Okay, press enter, copy. The next one is going to be this. Okay, so we're going to replace that with the physical file. Okay, and here we need to have a FBA. Control V. Get rid of the zip file. Oop, got rid of the 3. That's it. So whenever you look for this on the game folder, it's going to come here and say, okay, here is a physical location, and there is the file. Okay, so those are the two. That's it. You save. You're done. Oh, yeah, you're done. You got the artwork, you got the game list. This is the last 2 things we have to do, and then we're ready to test it. All right, so we're going to go and test this. Now, there's one game that somebody asked me. The screen is a little bit off, but it's playable. But you know how everybody wants everything perfect. So we're going to go look for this game. See if we could fix it. If not, we cannot, because this is a free Linux open source emulator. You didn't have to purchase the emulator. The emulator is free. So that's what they're using in most of the China handheld mini arcade system. All right, the one we are looking for is this one. Is you can't find GAUNTLET. Okay, this is the game we're looking for. So we're gonna go to Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis. Now here's the problem. I don't remember the alphabet order. So if you don't remember, open up this land array.ini. Okay, this is what you see when you go to game selection. Remember? Okay, so the W, we were in RK, so RK number 3 is the one that we opened. That's the correct one. So we're gonna go to Sega Genesis and look for G. G is right here. Okay, so it's number 9. All right, not number 9, number 2. Genesis number 2. All right, so that's the one we need to open. All right, So Genesis number 2, we are looking for the physical name. So physical name we're looking for is the one we are going to open up and change the I'm in the wrong stupid screen. No wonder I couldn't find it. I mean this one. Said that one. Okay. I found it. So since we are fixing it, we are not changing anything. I just need to know this is a picture. So I need to know the physical name of the. So this is actually the physical name of the worm. Okay. So we're gonna put it right here, and we're gonna put down that this is from Genesis number 3, and the number is number 6. So we know that we need to test number. Actually, we're supposed to test number 5 because it starts with a 0. So even though this, no, it'd be 7 then. Yeah, 7. Because this is 6, so we add 1 to be 7. So this is a file that we need to look for in the WOM information. So we're going to search for this game, and we're going to see if we can find it and replace it. Okay. All right, so we don't need this anymore. Let's minimize that. Let's look for the game. We don't need the artwork. We just need the physical game. So we're going to type in this plus is Genesis. If I spell it right, Genesis WOM from WOM Hustler. You might say, why you want to use WOM Hustler? Because WOM Hustler have everything. Whenever they give you a WOM, they give you the full spec, meaning they give you the hack, everything you want, everything, not just one file. They give you, when you unzip it, they give you the whole set. So you're waiting for it to download. Because if we try one, doesn't work, we could try another one. Okay. So it's a 7-zip, and we are going to go to, we could go to the flash drive. Go to ASP, go to hack folder, go to ROM. See, this is the path. Okay. We're going to go to Sega Mega Drive, and we're going to unzip this one. Okay, once you finish downloading, we're just going to right click and say show folder. All right, so this is the one we're going to download, and we are going to replace the one that we just wrote down the information. So we're going to extract it to its own folder. Okay, here's the folder. See, it gave you a whole bunch. That's why I say you want to download from one hustle. Because if this one doesn't work, you go to this one, you could go this one, you go this one, or this one. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to get stuck with just one. All right. So the US European is the one that we know do not work. Okay. So we are going to try this one, and we're going to try the hack one. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to do 7-zip, and I'm going to zip it up with the dot zip. You don't want to zip it up with 7-zip, it doesn't work. You have to do it with dot zip. Okay, so we're going to zip it up. Okay, once we zip it up, you have to rename the file to call this. All right, Sega Genesis is the only one you going that in my game pack is zip. Okay, so we're going to rename that to this. Then we're going to copy that, copy, go back out. We're going to paste. It's going to ask you, do you want to replace it? You're going to say yes. See, because it's the same exact name. We are replacing it. Say yes. Okay. So let's go back a little bit and write down what we just tried, because otherwise we will not remember which one we just tested. So the one we just tested, we are testing this one right now. Okay. So we are testing this one. All right. Now, to make sure that I'm not human error, we're just going to open this and make sure inside the file is called 1993, and that's the one we are testing. Okay, so we're going to test that. If that do not work, then we're going to test the rest of this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and reject this. We're going to test this one. We're going to test those two Wonder Boy, and then that's pretty much it. So we're going to close that. We're going to leave this open. We're going to reject the SD card out. Not SD card. We are rejecting my SDD card, which is the L drive, which is 1 terabyte. Sometimes those things will not reject unless you close the file that's open to, because it's not like a USB drive. It's a device currently used by who? Oh, I got probably one of these files open up to it. I don't know which one. No, it's network. That's PC. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Let's close this one too. All right, let's try again. Reject the L drive.